I'm Emily from the GIRL Media Team.
And I'm Charlotte, also from the GIRL Media Team.
Welcome to Shark Tank,
the Cookie Pitch Edition.
Today we will be watching cookie pitch teams present their cookie pitches to Hope Global executives.
We'll be interviewing the presenters to find out more about them and their pitches.
So let's get this show started. How many cookies do you wish to sell and why?
I mean, as many as possible. My goal is to get 500 because last year I met 450 and I just want to beat that goal.
Are you excited for your planned trip to Costa Rica?
I'm very excited for my trip to Costa Rica. I love to travel, and I'm just excited to get to volunteer and just explore a country I've never been to.
How many cookies do you wish to sell and why?
We would like to sell as many cookies as we can because every box of cookies we sell helps raise money for the trip, which helps us help other people through the service projects.
What inspired you to join the cookie pitch team?
I would say I was most inspired by the opportunity to sell more cookies, and also it was a really good opportunity to have new experiences and to learn new skills in business and to really kind of get together with my teammates and just create something we were proud of.
What part of the Costa Rica trip are you most looking forward to and why?
It's hard to pick one thing I'm most excited for because I think it's going to be a really great trip. I'm really looking forward to zip lining and just getting to see a new country and have new experiences.
So my name is Eloise Davis. This is Lillian Hogan and Suzelle Gluckman. We are all juniors in high school. We're from troop 657. Yeah, 657. We go to Southeastern High School down south in Rhode Island.
Very down south.
Very down south.
That's my neck of the woods.
A lot of people know that Girl Scouts focuses on young girls and sort of empowers them, of course, but not many people know how specifically cookie sales and cookies help to do that. So, jumping right in, when you buy a box of cookies, you're not just, buying a delicious treat. You're doing so much more than that. You're helping give girls like us the skills we need to succeed in the world, like financial responsibility, goal setting, business management, confidence, interpersonal skills, the whole shebang. And since we're juniors in high school, we're going to be using these skills as we go on to college to succeed there and when we get real-life jobs. She said, the Girl Scout Cookie Program is the largest girl-led business in the world. Girl Scouts sell about 200 million boxes of cookies, nearly $800 million worth during each cookie season. And I just think this is a fantastic example of how Girl Scouts gives young girls from kindergarten all the way up through high school the opportunity to be part of the largest girl-led business in the world.
We wanted to tell you about how the values that you hold are also held by Girl Scouts and that's shown not only in the production of Girl Scout cookies, but in the organization as a whole and all of the things that it does. So your first pillar of social responsibility is health and safety, and much like you consider it a responsibility to maintain working conditions that are safe for everyone involved. Environmental responsibility was another one of the values that Hope Global holds, and one that is also very important to the Girl Scout organization. In terms of cookie production, all of our Girl Scout cookie packages are recyclable. In fact, we have some cookies that are in film overwrap packaging to decrease the amount of paperboard that we send into the waste stream, and those are the Thanks a Lot s'mores and lemonades. And additionally, although we do use palm oil, we have a green palm logo on all of the cookies. That means that we offset 100% of the palm oil that we use in the cookies by buying credits. The third pillar that Hope Global holds in their social responsibility commitment is giving back, and Girl Scouts is very much an organization that encourages all of its members to be active in their communities. Almost everything we've done in Girl Scouts has had some sort of community service component to it. For example, we're going on a trip to Costa Rica over the summer, which is how we got this opportunity. And while we do get to explore and we're going to see some amazing things, we're also there to do a community service project.
So we've told you all about Girl Scouts, we've told you all about Girl Scout cookies, and I'm sure you're wondering how this is going to lead back to Hope Global. So just a little bit more on Girl Scouts, and it's a little bit more on what was mentioned previously, but Girl Scouts was founded in 1912 by Juliette Gordon Low in the United States. I believe the first Girl Scouting was emerged in 1909 in Great Britain as a response to Boy Scouting emerging, and they're wanting to be a more equitable field for the same experiences for girls. As previously mentioned, GSUSA is part of the WAGS partnership, which is 2.6 million Girl Scouts, 1.8 million girls, and 800,000 adults in 92 countries and more than 50 million alums worldwide. And 2018 is the 101st year of selling Girl Scout cookies. Okay, so the possible use of Girl Scout cookies as employee incentives or rewards. So at some point we are going to have to introduce an aspect of Girl Scout cookies that relates to Hope Global. So the partnership
this comes down to that.
the partnership that we were thinking to present would be the use of Girl Scout cookies as employee incentives or rewards. Incentives show a working and compassionate relationship through every level of a corporation, and utilizing incentives show not only care for employees, but the pride that Ms. Merchant spoke of. And then, why Girl Scout cookies? There's a lot of things you guys can use and a lot of people you can partnership with, but Girl Scout cookies are a possible personalized system of employee incentive using a well-loved, versatile treat. It connects Hope Global to a worldwide NGO that focuses on girl empowerment and community. And all of the cookies are Circle UD kosher certified, and there are 5 vegan cookie options to broaden availability to accommodate different diets. So utilizing Girl Scout cookies would present a versatile opportunity to connect to workers on all different levels. And then to conclude. So your investment in Girl Scout cookies will create a more positive and productive work environment if used as employee incentives, one of the multiple options that could emerge from a partnership with GSSNE. Girl Scout cookies are an environmentally responsible choice, and your choice to partner with and or buy cookies from GSSNE will support various different charities to give back to the community, as well as funding girls to learn and explore through Girl Scouts all over the world. And you will be supporting girls who are empowered through Girl Scouts and help them attain the skills they need to succeed in a modern world. And why wouldn't you want to support that? And that is the end of our presentation.
My name is Juliana Hill. I'm a senior at Westerly High School, and I've been in Girl Scouts for 10 years.
And I'm Kira Obert. I go to Portsmouth High School, and I've been probably run in Girl Scouts for 10 years as well.
And we are here to present to you today on why Girl Scout cookies are so important. So the Girl Scout cookies we know and love today, traditionally the classic cookies, the Thin Mint that everyone loves, they didn't always come in the nice boxes we have. They actually originally started with one troop decided to start selling homemade Girl Scout cookies, either in batches that they pre-made, or they would make a dry mix to sell, and then you would just add the wet ingredients, like you can buy the cookie mix at the store. So they started with that, and then it sort of took off, and the first cookie to be mass-produced was the Thin Mints, and it was originally with 14 different bakers. Now we've whittled it down to 2, which is a lot more organized and cohesive, but it was a great start. And just from a couple girls having an idea and it successfully taking off and making money for their troop, now we have a nationwide business that everyone knows and loves. And the Thin Mints, as you see here, have become an American classic, and everyone knows and loves them, although we do have a variety of other cookies.
5 of our cookies at Exondis with this baker are vegan, including our most popular, Thin Mints. We also have gluten-free cookies, the trios, and despite the fact that we have to accommodate, or the fact that they are accommodating vegan needs or gluten-free, they do not detract from the taste.
As well as being delicious and innovative, Girl Scout cookies help the girls who are selling them. So they're not necessarily a hard sell because they're cookies and everyone loves cookies, but it does teach girls the skills they need to succeed in everyday life, especially going out into the world and getting a job or going to college, giving presentations like this, going up to strangers either at a booth at your grocery store or going door to door with a parent supervising, because we're all about safety, gives girls the confidence they need and the skills to interact with strangers and be comfortable with selling them something and being possibly rejected from that, or just handling money in that interaction. As well as teaching these skills, the cookies directly impact the girls, where for each sale up to a certain number, a girl gets 49 cents per box, and then if you sell more than maybe 150, the amount you get per box increases. And this money can go directly to your troop, or it can go towards you personally to go to Camp Hoffman, or some of the received funds can go towards trips like our trip to Costa Rica in July, and I went on one to Europe, which cookies helped me get there because it is a lot of money and selling cookies helps a lot.
So scouting, as it says here, encourages girls to shoot for the stars. So I'm sure the other group mentioned that 76% of female U.S. senators are Girl Scout alums, and 52% of women in the U.S. House of Representatives are also Girl Scout alums, and virtually all female astronauts were also Girl Scout alums. So Girl Scouts literally encourages girls to shoot for the stars. By buying Girl Scout cookies, you're not only investing in delicious treats, but you're also investing in creating strong, independent women that will be the leaders of our future and may also be in your company.
That concludes our presentation. We will now take any questions.
Great.
So you listed a number of great things from teaching skills and encouraging. You talked about thinking about your life career. If you've got to tell me what's the biggest thing you got from Girl Scouts, what would that be? Yes, please.
Probably the socialization of it, because like I joined when I moved town, so I was like a new kid, and I made like my best friend there. My mom's best friend was like the co-troop leader, and so the socialization really helped me like build confidence and be able to like go out and put myself out there and try new things, because like camping and all that stuff was not really something I did before, and then you get to learn new skills.
Very good. So those groups of girls you end up going, I mean, sometimes you can get divided up. Do you switch troops, or do you guys become very lifelong friends?
Most of us have been in the same troop, although a lot of girls have like dropped out because we're seniors now, and our troop is seniors and the grade below, so we're 11th and 12th grade right now, and so on for the past couple of years.
Which is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Oh my goodness, I change as your innovation comes out, but I'm afraid that I'm a very traditionalist, and I freeze those mints. I freeze the mints, I crumble them over my coffee, I crumble them over ice cream. I absolutely love them. So yeah, I gotta go with the thin mints, but you know what, there's a few of them that are really strong seconds.
Do you feel inspired to buy Girl Scout cookies and support Girl Scouts after watching this presentation?
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know a lot of what you girls presented. You know, how much it inspires you as you grow as a person and in the organization, how it helps you down in the future.
All right, so ladies, first let me just start off right off the bat with just thank you very, very much. Every one of you, you're speaking articulate, looking at us in the eye, forging through your presentations, you're passionate about what you're talking about. That all comes across, and that's the true signs of a great speaker. All right, you got to believe in what you talk about, and you've got to connect with your audience, and every single one of you did that. All right, so we're very impressed from your own personal presentations, and want to thank you for taking the time. You've inspired all of us. We've talked about it. We actually just got questioned about it. But you've inspired all of us and given us background behind Girl Scouts, even above and beyond. We're very proud of what you did. All right,
well
and
done.
so you need to understand that. And Mike says it gets easier. I'm not sure about that 50 some years later. But I will tell you that if you keep that passion and that strength that's going forward, it will carry you a long ways in what you did today. And we're proud of you. All right? Cookies Incorporation, you won.
Yeah, you
You
guys
have
did a
won
nice
to the
job.
point where we will be figuring out what we can do from a budgeting standpoint and looking at an employee incentive program. But even taking it, because of all the things you said today and everything we're doing, we're going to spin to a number of the ways that you brought it in and hook Hope Global and a woman CEO up with supporting girls across America to recognize our customers for Christmas gifts. So we've looked to take some of the things you do so that you inspired us with as far as what's behind your organization, but also your idea on recognize our people.
Well, that ends this segment of Shark Tank.
The Cookie Pitch Edition.
I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Emily.
See you next time.